Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy. Oi, oi, oi. Hello, Discus North, sir. Welcome in. Check this out, guys. The Discus come to wherever out because my bed's here. Look. Put my hand up now. They're an half grown. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more, but I need to find similar size. Or I set a new tank up and move it, I don't know. I'll work something out. Growing too well. One's growing real big compared to the others. I've got some new no, none. The only aggression really is when I put food in, one gets a bit dominant. So what I've started to do is put food at the front and at the back. Then what happens is the ones that was getting a little bit picked on for feeding, I've got food to eat at the back. I also saw one acting weird with another one, like it was going on its side, and I thought it was poorly. And then I've done a bit of looking and thinking, it was actually the female submitting to a male. Welcome in, everyone. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe, and feel free to join in the chat. Yep. I thought as much. Good day, say God. Ellie on pause. Hi, hello, welcome. Nice to have you in. 9 months from now. It's the two smallest ones what are pairing up. Let's get some food in. Yeah. I'll teach them that. I'll do everything by the book I can. Never planned on breeding, but I know it's going to happen because any fish I've got, or any fish I've ever had, bred, barring 2 species. So in about probably 70 different species of the fish, there's only 2 what I've never bred. And that's because they're all the same sex. I'm finding the discus fairly easy to deal with, if I'm honest now. Hello, Jeffrey. Was just telling Craig about our conversation. Hope you don't mind. I'm not going to say much more than that. I just think I love it. I was like it with reptiles. Yeah, well, I'll cross that bridge if I ever come to it. I've got plans. I've got a spare tank already set up. It's been running now since I got the discus. So if any ever do, they'd be straight out and on the run. Yeah, I've heard that. Hello, Skipper. Didn't even see you then because you're like sandwiched in between everyone. Looking forward to your auction on the 9th. I'm enjoying the hobby. Very much so. I was looking at some gold lasers, Skip. What did they want from? It was on eBay. £110 for, I think it was 6. But it's always good to add extras, especially if they're non-related. It's the best way. Thanks for subscribing. Best auctions on YouTube. The original. Yeah, this one. It's got some Corridorus stare-by fry in there, but they've not done too well. I also have, oh, they're there. There you are. Similis. Very shy, very shy Corridorus. There's 8 of them in there, you never see them. This is a rarity because it's so heavily planted. Had some donations and purchased a bunch too. Oh. Yeah, they are. They all are, to be honest. You see the break onto lances long at penis? They get overlooked, and to me they're just as beautiful. They've got flow, if you look. They've got flow from that side and from that side. So the flow is actually going in the middle, and they tend to swim right at the front. Albino stare-bys are on my list, sir. But what I'm going to do, because I've already got stare-bys what I breed in, what someone advised me to do, and I think it's a good idea, because they did the same with other albinos and normals. They crossed the albino with a normal and got 50-50 clutch. And they was getting, the babies was raising healthier, and my friend who's got albino, his albinos didn't do so good. The long African longfin tetra. That's the only name I know on by. That's the name there. Braicontalensis longipinis. Longipinis. Well, they're using the, I put that in for the synodontis, but they're not using it, they're using it instead. That's the one. Hydroponic aquarium and plants, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. That's what you want, Craig. It'll probably improve your knee as well. Incorrect footwear is the cause of so many repetitive strain injuries and issues. Thank you very much. I have many tanks. These are my favourite right now. The peacock gobies or gudgeons, whatever you want to call them. And as you can see, like I have this tank as well. Look at the size of these crypts. Look at the 37 centimetres tall to that point there. And that one's actually grown now. That was below there. That's actually getting bigger. This is all cryptocorin. Oh, sorry, I lied. And a bit of Anubias on the tree. Yeah, there you are. I love my crypts, Skip. Absolutely love. That one there and that one there, believe it or not, is actually on lava rock. Not planted. Cryptocorin pechi actually grows, it can be transitioned to grow on wood and rock. And the way I did it, I bought some lava rock like that with a hole in, and I just dropped the plants in, and I'll use some aquarium safe silicone. I do, yes, but I always forget. So these crypts are mainly grown and got the nutrients from underneath all that sand is aqua soil. When I say aqua soil, I mean like a flow valve stratum type, not potting soil or anything like that, what people use. Same with this, I'll show you. This has got soil, that's all soil under there. And it's capped with a coarse sand and then capped with another sand. I got that from Glenn, GB Shrimp. I've got loads of it, Sam. Jeffro. Don't know why I called you Sam then. Oh, it's because my name's Lad. My lad's name. But yeah, I do fertilise them. But I'll be honest, I don't really stick to the regime of doing it every day. Same with that, I've got Lymphocelia sessiflora growing in just sand. And it's rock hard water. And someone said that Lymphocelia sessiflora is a hard plant. Yeah, right. You could grow it in your toilet. Didn't even realise you didn't have a wrench, Skip. There you go. But yeah, I've got lots of that lava rock. Hiya, Christine. How are you doing? Oh, by the way, I saw your Christmas tree. It's never too early for a Christmas tree, even if it is only October. It was a lovely tree, by the way. I'm big into Christmas, so it's all good for me. A pair of Epistogramma Hongslow are getting brave and starting to go near each other. Just the one at the bottom's got Matten. That one there's Matten, and that one there's Matten. I have all different filters, Jeffro, for the simple reason I want to see which tanks benefit better or where, so really I'm running lots of tests. It's the same with filters. I modify filters always. I can always make something more efficient. These are all, including these, they're shrimp tanks, blue sapphires, red fires, and that's got my rabbit snails in. Oh, sugar. There's loads in there, rabbit snails. There's my blues. And then my reds are there. Nice solid reds. They're all hard water, yeah. Hard water, hard water, hard water. Hard water, hard water. Softer water. They run at 350 TDS. These run at 200. Pygmy, the Peacock Gobies runs at 200, and the Epistogramma and the Rainbow Tank. For free. Win-win. Win-win, Craig. But yeah, Christine, your tree looks beautiful. And the answer to me is no, it's never too early for Christmas. Not many things to look forward to in life, is there? That's why I enjoy Christmas, especially when my kids are here and that. Otherwise, I don't like Christmas. I'll be honest, I think if I didn't have children or my kids wasn't here, I wouldn't enjoy Christmas. Yeah, why not? It's very effective filtration. And what you can do, Jeffro, like this one behind it, you can fill it full of different media and bits of sponges and stuff, and you can use them for the next tank and the next tank. That's why I always triple filter everything. Most of these tanks, barring that one, has 3 filters on it. This did have 2, but I took one out. Yeah, I'm going to say if you take it really serious, then yeah, it's usually the case. There's those what put them up, and then there's those what really put them up. You know, I bet yours is the kind of house I'd pull up, I'd be going by in car, and be like, stop. Depends what course. If it's a course, I wouldn't like them to lay eggs on that because that's only 30 PPI. But if they laid eggs on like 45 or above, you'd be totally fine to get the eggs off. If you want to see something cool, Jeffro, look, check this Matten out. It's actually growing moss in it, all over it. Eventually it'll cover it. Look. Fissendens. Oh, it's got shrimp in. Got some shrimp. Look. Fissendens. This is my Episto tank. This is my Hongslow red. There's the male and there's the female. They're tolerating each other now, which is a good sign, and he's doing his bit to entice her. It was done by accident, Christian, basically, because that filter's suction. It's just basically sucked a couple of pieces of moss, and it's actually grown in. All the heat is behind there, so you don't see it and everything. Then I've got this type of filtration, which is a UGF Asian style box filter. The top is sponge, and then underneath that sponge, what you don't see is media. And the way that works is that's the uplift that causes the water to go up, which makes in turn makes water to be dragged down inside. This is going to be for my panda curries. But I've got, well, before they come now, I've got 10 orange Venezuelan curries coming. And then these tanks need a light. These are running, but no light. And then I've got fry tanks to put down the bottom. What these? A pistogramma Hong Sloy red. Well, it's actually called a red rack. It'll actually get more red. The red will go to the back. Really effective filtration, the UGF. UGF stands for under gravel filtration. Most of you probably know that anyways. Haiger, sort it out. This is doing my head in. Fucking faulty light. That's a Haiger light. Yeah, they're nice, them pistos. You should try them, Jeffro. They're really easy to breed. I've got more space for more tanks as well. I just need to get some money together to get the tanks. One of the tanks I've already got because my tortoise lives in a tank. Without a lid, obviously. But the tortoise is getting a new 6 foot by 2 foot wooden enclosure built for indoors, but my wife wants the tortoise downstairs, but she said only if the wood used to build the tortoise tables done in white to match the furniture. Good filtration, Christine, and good maintenance. That's all it really is. I'm a lot like Craig. We never stop. The only time I'm not doing anything to a tank is when I'm asleep. Yeah, because in the wild, where some of them come from, Peru for instance, the water actually found, Jeffro, is soft black water. It's not really soft, it's 200 ppm. It's a GH of 8 and a KH of 3. Whereas these ones run at a GH of 15, a KH of 8 and a TDS of 350, and the pH is increased from the crushed coral. So these ones are pH around about 8, 8.2, and the one below is 6.5. And the way I achieve the water for these tanks, half RO into the water butt, then mix it with half tap water. If you get the ratio right, you get the perfect mix. So I don't remineralise the water because it's already got the minerals in. I'm a right geek, aren't I? Nah, Christine, it's just good. Plus these tanks, not that one at the top there, but that bottom one and all these and this is up to white glass, which is you guys know as low iron glass. So it looks even clearer. A pistogramma do alright in hard water, Jeffro. As long as you can get the pH low, they'll breed. That's my findings on a pistogramma, because I used to keep a pistogramma. I've bred a lot of pistos. A lot. I once gave up nearly 200 Agassiz steel blow away, a pistogramma, to a guy. I say nearly. I did give him them. Mine about. I gave him them, and 8 weeks later they was all up for sale. Well, you don't need RO if you've got soft tap. You just need all you need to do is get something like Seach and Replenish, and just add the correct dosage to increase your GH and your KH. Make your water harder by adding minerals. Pretty easy, Jeffro, if I'm honest. So you've already got the soft water from your tap, which I wish I had. So for you to make that soft tap water hard is easy. I so wish I had soft tap water. But Mine's like liquid concrete. But still wouldn't be without my RO system because it does help. Whereas you'll get it soft from the tap, I have to mix it with RO and tap water. If I had it on if I had soft water on tap, I think most of my tanks would be soft water then. Barring my shell dwellers. See, we don't get nothing like that. There is available to look, but they don't put it out there to say this is being done to the water or whichever. If you sell what goes in our water, you won't even drink it. I do apologise guys, but I'm going to have to put the fan on because it's got very warm. I wonder it's got very warm. The central heating's come on. Sat here like, why is it getting real warm? You know, I'd be quite confident in taking some of the heaters out of these tanks and seeing if they still run to the same temperature, because the heaters never seem to go on or off, if that makes sense. I mean, they never seem to come on. I mean, temperature always stays the same. But then I'd be worried that if we got a freak extreme winter, because if we get an extreme winter in the UK, we get an extreme winter. Otherwise it's just cold. Do you know they did post-COVID? Here they did post-COVID. They added 13 new chemicals to our water after COVID. Oh, if you want to go to Carrick, I wish you would have been wrong when I had on, man. These, all these, Jeffro, was all shrimp tanks. All them was all shrimp tanks. I didn't have no fish. Yeah, I sell a lot. That's a lie. I only have the plecos. Carrick can be a rabbit hole because it's once you get it right, Jeffro. If you get it right by listening to the right advice, which I can help you with, it thrives. And before you know it, you've turned 10 shrimp into 200 shrimp, what are worth like $15, $20, $25 each. And in America, they do get it. They'll make that kind of money. I mean, shrimp is my speciality, I'd say. My specialist subject. But then so are a lot of fish. I don't see myself as a specialist, by the way. I'm not blowing my own trumpet. I'm what really got the hobby going off for me, Jeffro, was COVID. When COVID come on, it was like, what do I do? Because I had to shield, because health conditions. So yeah, I was like, what do I do? What do I do to fill my time? So I was like, online shopping. And then I found out you could get a lot of fish online, and I was like, okay then. Look at all these waiting for food. As soon as I stand up, put my hand up above, they'll probably all dat off. Look at that, watch this. One albino amongst them all. It's where it all starts with a lot of people, Jeffro. It's an amazing thing to be involved in. It's an amazing thing when you're breeding, and the parents to these are down in this tank at the bottom. They're still breeding. If I can get down there, they'll probably have babies already. Let me move my water butt. Let me move this in. Yep, just like I told you. Can't see it very well. Baby's there. Look at the sand mound they've built up. They've emptied the full back of the tank to basically add it. Yeah, real fast. Really, really fast. They actually jump out of the water. There's been a few occasions, Jeffro, where I've been like, what's that on the floor? One time there was 3 of them. Must have jumped out the tank. And there it was on the floor, dried. Basically, that's exactly what they're doing. It's all with Neolamprologus bouchardi for breeding. It's all about privacy. They probably wouldn't do that if I'd blacked the front of the tank out, for instance. They're the best parent fish you'll ever... I've never lost a single fry. And all the kids, the juveniles and the other fry, look after the newborns. So the parenting skills on even at like less than 1 centimetre. Oh look, there's another similis, also known as a violet smudge spot. Oh, and it's gone. I was thinking of putting the orange venom. I bought. She gave me some money for my birthday. It's my birthday on the 5th of November, and she said get something with that. So I got 10 orange Venezuelan curries for a bargain price of $40. $16 shipping. I think it's cute how they all do the different ways of breeding, Christine, what some of them do. Especially your shell dwellers, your African cichlids are really, really, really good parents. Apart from the Ocellatus golds, them ones in there, they're evil. They've got teeth and they bite. And they bite hard. And for a small fish it hurts. But I'm waiting on some caves. Oh, 2 to go. Good lad. I'm waiting on some caves and stuff from Craig's Catfish Cave. As soon as I've got these caves, I'll be doing some videos on them and breeding them. Like those. They're ready. The female's full of eggs. You've got to be careful. I mean, this tank, I should really have a lid on it, Jeffro, but I don't. I have got a lid for it. It's just a ball ache pulling it on and off. I use polycarbonate sheet. And then I use media as the handles. Same with them, polycarbonate sheet. It's cheap, it's like $12 for a 3 metre, about 2 metre sheet, which gets you like 4 lids. If you cut it right, you get up to 4 big lids out of one piece. Oh, here's a question, right? You say a block. How big is a block? I've always wondered this. What distance is a block? And when you say block, does that mean like specifically in that square block, all them houses is the distance from you to... I've got pothos, got tons of pothos. And you notice that growing all the way down. I have got pothos growing in every tank. That tank up top, just got it in there. Because I've always wondered about the block. Like if you're in New York and they say, oh, taxi, how far is it? 3 blocks away. The full street. Oh, right, the full street. Right, okay. See here, it's not called a street, it's called housing estates. It's not called neighbourhoods. Next street over. So you're pretty close to the beach then, aren't you? I'm close where we live, I'm by the sea. Maybe not as quite exotic, but yeah, I'm by the sea. Every street, right. See, this is why I need you guys, it's not just about a fish. That's still the sea to me. It's not the sea, it's the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of Mexico is still an ocean. Well, it's not actually an ocean, it's a sea. Thames. But you get some funky fish out that. Run around the... Ah, right. See, I've learnt something. Probably already caught way before you've even... Yellowfin, wow. I love them, they're so fast. Yeah, that's a... It's a term I've heard here, Craig. When I was a kid, it was called a Fartherdale or a Tenerdale. Or a Wanner, which is an ounce. And if my ounce was never over 28 grams, I wasn't getting it. I pumped somebody, Craig, right in the head. And you see, you don't get, you see what I mean? You get a look at all them sporting fish. And in here we get cod and haddock. Woo! Our fish are so bland, but so nice tasting. Alright, take care Christine, catch you later. Thanks for being here. Red snapper, yeah, they're meant to be nice tasting, aren't they? Meant to be really nice flaky fish. That's what kind of fish I like when it flakes off. I've tried sailfin. I don't even like tuna steaks. I like tuna in a tin, but I don't like tuna steaks. Cobia. Lemon fish. Good lads, that's what I like to hear. Welcome in, Jay. If you could see down at the bottom, I'll just show you a quick. I've been filling my face with junk food. I've just had a 4-pack of these. Don't know if you get them in your countries, but this is a UK thing. Cherry Bakewells. Needless to say, the pack's empty. Chicken nuggets. It never fails with chicken nuggets. My kids grew up on chicken nuggets. Depends what peas they are. If they're what we call garden peas, the little wrinkly ones, I'll eat them. But if they're marrowfat peas and big peas with the skins on, ugh, no. For a fat man, I'm funny with food. Look how big this girl is. She's ready to go. She's loaded. Let's go to this view now. Ah, right, God. See, that makes sense. Oh, she's full. She's loaded. I've got a few females with eggs, Jeffro. I'm just waiting on some kids. Then I'm going to make lots and lots and lots and lots. And I've got some special secret fish coming as well, which I don't really want to reveal. I've got one fish coming, what I know God will like. Yeah, when I say to block off Roblox, I guess I mean the street name changes once it's 4 times. Right. Yeah, come in. They're on the way. How did they get here, Craig? Did they come via plane or did they come via on a ship? I've always wondered that, like stuff like that. I mean, Joff's got here quick, to be honest. I knew it would because Joff's literally 404 miles away from me. All that separates us is an ocean. And 10,000 years ago, he could have walked across here because it was land. It used to be connected to mainland Europe and the name was called Doggerland. And now Doggerland lies beneath the North Sea. And that's where they found all the woolly mammoth bones and the woolly rhino. We have a museum here with a full-blown reconstructed woolly mammoth head next to the actual skeleton. Got a lot of maritime museums here, and then there's the slave one with William Wilberforce. The slave museum's an eye-opener. Oh, so it does come back plane. I wish I could travel like that, it'd be a lot cheaper. Yeah, sometimes that happens to me, God. Got a fish coming, God, what you'll really, really like. Well, there's more of my corridor similar out. I always feel like a liar when I say I have corridor similis and you never see them. But they're such an elusive curry. Once they're gone into them plants, they're gone. If you've ever got near Lamprologus brashadi and you start seeing big massive sand mounds, expect breeding. Hello Ron, welcome in sir. How are you doing, sir? We're just talking fish and everything fish and fish. And plants. Yeah, not too bad. I've slept today where my body clock's a bit transatlantic at the moment. And I've been trying to get it back to the UK time, but it's just not happening, so I'm going with it. Good lad, Craig. That's Craig nearly done. Are you live later, Craig? The discus need feeding again. They're just piglets. Piglets. Let's give them some colour stuff. Why is it all the way down there? Ah, that's why. Look at them waiting. It's 1:51 a.m. But that's only because we've just had our clocks go back by an hour. Hello Glenn, sir, welcome in. Yeah, doing alright. Thank you, matey. Just got everything fed and so you're 5 hours. So it fascinates me, time zones. What's more fascinating is a country what's got multiple time zones in. It's so confusing. It's like when they put American shows and they put the two time zones on, like one starts at 6, one starts at 10. It's like, what? But America's so huge. Wonder how many UKs you could fit in America. I wonder why don't right? If we've got these time zones for a reason, why don't time zones around the world change at the same time? Why does it always have to be the night? Why can't they put the clocks back during the day? That's what I mean, 4 time zones. Control. Possibly Craig. It just baffles me. Baffles my mind how the time zones don't all change at the same time. If they're there for that reason. Probably easier on someone's job. Yeah, probably less painful. You're at work, it's like 3 p.m. You're due to finish at 3:01, and then it goes beep. The hour goes, it goes back by an hour, and you are stuck with another hour at work. More daylight to work. I was always told it was done here for the times here, Craig, was for growing crops reasons, and it was brought in World War One. So the farmers had an extra hours basically of daytime to grow extra crops. Oh, you got an Aldi there? You got an Aldi in Oz? We have Aldis. I don't. We shop at Aldi's. Funny enough, Glenn, I'll show you something here. These was from Aldi. Cherry Bakewells. I don't know if you can get this brand, but yeah, these was Aldi. Oh, does it, Greg? I like their fresh produce. Exactly right. 1 hour. I guess we'll never really know, you know. Who'll come up with a 7-day week? That's just my autistic mind working overtime here. Oh, wow. You shop at Aldi then, Craig? Sometimes. We always do now. If we go in to other supermarkets, for instance, and we got similar stuff, it came to £110 for the week's full groceries. We get the same in Aldi for £55. And 99% of the time it's fresher produce. I was supposed to have them Wagyu burgers, Craig, but I didn't have them. They're having a lover's tiff. Like the way that one in the middle separates them both, look. Say, stop it. That one's grown the quickest, the one with the blue one. Apologies for the light glare, it's just how it is. Yeah, Nino. Right, guys, I'm going to get going now. I'm gonna go find some late night snacks and find something good to watch. I even fancy doing a rewatch of Lord of the Rings, maybe. Or Game of Thrones, I don't know. So I will catch you all soon. Eastbound and Down. I've already seen it. I love it. Jekyll's good. I've watched it. Good night, guys. Hope you all have a great rest of the evening or sleep or rest of the day wherever you are. Take good care, guys. Love you all. Bye.